best British players, and number 21, Canadian defenseman and captain Chris Kellen. Both are excellent playmakers and goal scorers. In goal this afternoon, the Racers have number 29, Moray Hansen. He's an all-star and international player, currently the top goalie in the country. At the other end of the rink, the British champions, Durham Wasps. And in my opinion, one of their best and most reliable players is defenseman Mike O'Connor. He'll be wearing number 17. Up front, they have so many talented youngsters, but look out for number 1, Ian Cooper, and number 10, Stephen Johnson. Both are Great Britain players, and both are capable of scoring game-winning goals. The officials for this afternoon's game, John Moore and Gordon Peary, are the linesmen, and Nico Toman is the Dutch referee. He's had 15 World Championships under his belt, the most famous, of course, being a linesman during that 1980 Classic in Lake Placid when the Soviet Union lost to Team America. From the opening face-off, the Racers, Tony Hand coming in, takes the shot, he scores! Incredible! In the opening seconds, Tony Hand, number 9, shows his class, breaks through the defense, and makes it 1-0.
Oh, that's a dreadful mistake by Cooper there, and Tony Hand has an easy chance and a beautiful shot in the corner of the net. There's Tony Hand, just the easiest of chances, lovely shot, bottom corner, and the goalkeeper has no chance.
Well, there's the score with just a few seconds gone in the first period. Number 18, the import, Mark Reed, gets it out over the blue line. The Durham Wasps still haven't settled. Cooper, a rink-wide pass now. What can they do? Reed is floored by Hand, wearing number 69, and a long shot goes wide of the nets. Ivor Bennett taken out of the play. Bennett in the corner now. It's nice to see him out there, so often overshadowed by the imports on the Wasp lineup. Back to the point, Kellen. Kellen has a lot of time. The shot, and the rebound comes out. It's out front again, and that one goes wide. Tony Hand has it off his stick, and it's cleared, but not out. Hand. Bennett now. Bennett. He's got Smith. Bennett, the shot is stopped. Hansen stops another one. Captain Kellen comes out. Kellen waiting for it out front. Kellen again, taking his time. He'll play so much of this game, averages over 54 minutes a game on the ice. The slap shot, that's a score! The Durham Wasps are back in the game. Number 18, the Canadian Mark Reed, beat the goalie in the top corner, and it's all level.
Well, that's an amazing start, and here Mark Reed robs Jock Hay, and a great shot in the top corner of the net.
1-1 is the score. Well, Tony Hand scored the first goal in 5 seconds, and that shot brought Paul Smith to the ice, and he's limping. Got him in the back of the leg. Here come the Durham Wasps. O'Connor up to Ivor Bennett as Paul Smith goes off the ice. He's hurt. And we're going to have the first penalty of the game. Nico Toman is dishing out 2 minutes here.
The 21 red, roughing.
Going to Chris Kellen, number 21, for roughing.
Yes, I think Chris Kellen there took a little retribution on Ivor Bennett because he took him out hard on the boards, and the referee was very smart to pick it up.
Johnson in the face-off. He loses out. The Durham Wasps with the power play. Shot is wide, a speculative shot from Hand. Here come the Wasps now, a 3-man break. Johnson working towards the net. He scores! A beautiful goal from number 10, Stephen Johnson. That's a power play goal and puts them into the lead.
This is a lovely power play goal here. Ivor Bennett cutting across the defence, gets his head up, makes a beautiful pass there, And there's the tip-in, beautiful Stephen Johnson goal. Classy goal here, Ivor cutting right across there. Sees his man, lays a lovely puck through, tipped right in the net. Stephen Johnson, you'll never see a nicer goal.
2-1 is the score, the Durham Wasps lead. The Murrayfield Racers back at full strength after that goal. Jock Hay dumps it in the corner, tries to get it out front. Scott Neal. Jock Hay wrestling behind the nets. Jock Hay, wearing number 12, says in the program that he's 32 years old, but I'd like personally to see his birth certificate to confirm that. And he's mixing things up back there. This is going to be a fiery encounter. The face-off with Kelly, Paul Smith back in the lineup. Kelly winning it, getting it back. The shot right on goal. Salem, they score! Salem let the rebound come out, and it's a 2-2 ball game.
Yes, straight from the face-off here. Couldn't get the puck loose. A shot on the goal, and the goalkeeper has to knock out the rebound, and there's the forward to poke it in the top. It's a really nice take. Yes, right back from the face-off here. Couldn't get it away. Jock Hay gets a nice shot in there. The goalkeeper can only parry it out, and there's the forward to stick it in the goal. Mike Kelly put it in.
2-2 the score now. Kellen on the right wing, calling for the puck. Tony Hand, stick handling, decides to do it alone. Now it's left for number 8, Scott Neal. He's taken out of the play nicely by O'Connor. Well, I thought that was a nice play, but the referee thought otherwise.
I think when you see this check, you'll find that Mike O'Connor sticks a little bit high. He gets the elbow on the stick, the back end of the stick up in the guy's face, and I think that was just about right. The referee was just about right there.
Tony Hand couldn't get it out front now. Kellen, they're all around the net as the Durham Wasps set up the box. Oh, and number 7, Mike Kelly fanned on the shot. Paul Hand keeps it in. The Racers with the pressure on. Oh, and again, number 7. This time they put it in. Number 8, Scott Neal got the pass from number 7, Mike Kelly. And the score is now 3-2.
This is really clever here. Tony Hand knew he couldn't get the puck in from that side. Look at the quick to the back of the net and over to Scott Neal, and put in nicely there. Lovely bit of clever hockey there.
Cooper, the backhand shot, wide of the net. Johnson now, behind the net. The puck out front. Kellen fires it around, and that's not going to go anywhere. An unlucky bounce for the Durham Wasps. This could be an icing call if Cooper gets back there first. He didn't touch it first, so the whistle was waved off. Johnson, a nice move. He's got Cooper. Cooper now coming in. He's got Johnson out front. Out front again! Number 10, a brilliant goal. Stephen Johnson ties it up to 3-3.
This is absolutely brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. The lovely pass up from there leaves a 2-on-1 situation, and it takes his time. A nice pass and tipped right in. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Here again, the man's taken out, but he leaves a 2-on-1 situation. It's a beautiful pass and a tip in. It's just nice as you will ever see.
3-3 is the score. This is an exciting end-to-end ice hockey game. The Murrayfield Racers now with Chris Kellen, the captain, getting up to number 10, Snell. Back to Paul Hand. Intercepted by Cooper. Stephen Cooper dumps it out. Bennett can't control it. Oh! And number 10, Mike Snell, was left all alone. Some sloppy defensive play, and the score is 4-3.
Well, sheer strength here. Durham are their own downfall here, not getting the puck out their own end. And Tony Hand, look, they're trying to hold him down. One-handed he makes that pass to Mike Snell, and a lovely present right in front of the net.
4-3, Murrayfield Racers in the lead. The shot. Paul Hand's shot is deflected. He's content to dump it in. And Mike Reed and Paul Hand are having a go at each other. They started early on in the first period, and Nico Truman says, I'm having no more of that. Get off the ice. Number 69, Paul Hand, going in the box for 2 minutes.
Yes, 10 out of 10 to the referee here. Paul Hand, stick up around the player's face, dangerous play, deserved everything he got there, and I'm glad to see the referee picked it up.
Well, back out there now are the kid line, and I understand they don't really like to be called the kid line now because one of them has started to shave. So we have Cooper, Johnson, and of course O'Connor out there, and another Johnson. Still the power play, 34 seconds remaining in the penalty. Cooper back on the defense. He gets the puck now, winds up, takes a shot, he scores! Well, he was wide open, and the score is level once again.
This is really nice to see young British players moving the puck around in the proper manner in the power play. And what a lovely shot, flat on the ice. Murray Hansen had no chance. Yes, it was held, and then a nice pass up to the point. A great low shot. The goalkeeper is not seeing it at this moment. Right in the corner of the net. You can't blame anyone for that. Great goal.
Dumps in the corner, still Mark Reed. But eventually Kellen playing a fine game on defense. Stops, gets it across. And number 17, Callum Hastings, is dumped to the ice. Now, number 1, Cooper. He's got Reed. Cooper can't control it. It's over to Reed. Scores! Oh, a lovely play from Cooper to Reed. Makes it 5-4. A brilliant goal.
Well, tired Chris Kellen got caught up the ice here and couldn't get back, and Ian Cooper, he was a little bit lucky at the end of the day just to get the puck to Mark Reed, but he took his chance very well.
There's the score. Durham Wasps 5, Murrayfield Racers 4. The face-offs in the first period. The Murrayfield Racers winning 20, the Durham Wasps winning 13. Now, the race is on, and surely we're going to have another penalty. Paul Smith takes the shot. Smitty takes the shot. It was blocked by Hansen, but there's going to be another penalty on the play as the crowd here at Kirkcaldy goes crazy.
Chris Kellen got caught at the ice. He didn't have enough energy to get back, and there's Paul Hand having a right old tussle in here, pushing and punching when he should have just had to leave him, and he's bound to get a penalty for that.
As number 10, Mike Snell, breaks in all alone. O'Connor takes him out of the play. Wilkinson to Johnson. Here come the Wasps. Johnson again. Johnson's got Cooper. Cooper to Johnson. He scores! Another beautiful goal by the Johnson brothers. And that makes it 6-4.
Well, this is a really nice goal here, but the Durham boys have got so many choices. The pass here, there's another pass into the centre, there's nobody marking that man, and he's got the open net to shoot him. The Murrayfield players are caught up the ice.
And there's the score, the Durham Wasps 6, the Murrayfield Racers 4. Snell dropping it, but he drops it to Johnson. A nice pass up to Cooper, but he can't control it. He does now. He bounced it off the boards. That shot hits a defenseman. Pentland in the corner with Johnson. Tony Hand back for it. It's left out front. Hastings tries it, and that's a bad clearance. Out front. Hastings recovered for that one and gets it out over the blue line. Johnson now. Johnson. Anthony Johnson. Back to the point. The shot. Oh, he scores! Number 13, Ray Harvey, took a weak shot from 55 feet out that nobody saw, and that makes it 7-4.
Well, Murrayfield in more disarray here. Nobody wanted to pick up the man. puck goes back to Harvey. A good shot right inside the post.
The score, Durham Wasps 7, the Murrayfield Racers 4. Well, this is fantastic action here at Kirkcaldy. But for those of you who are watching for the first time, don't count out the Murrayfield Racers. A goal can be scored in a matter of seconds, as we saw at the start of this game. Tony Hand scored with 5 seconds gone on the clock. Now it's Reed. Reed going in, he scores! Number 18, Mark Reed, got the pass from Paul Smith and makes it 8-4.
Here they are committing suicide again, and plenty of time for the player to take his man on. Nice pass, he cuts across Paul Hand, and a lovely shot in the bottom corner. It's so simple.
8-4, Durham Wasps in the lead now here in the second period. Wilkinson headmanning the puck to Reed. He can't control it. Hastings forechecking. Jockey up there. That pass goes nowhere. Oh, some good forechecking there by Smitty. And Smitty scores! Paul Smith robbed that off Paul Hand's stick, and he makes it number 9.
A terrible mistake here by Paul Hand. Dwelt on the puck, give Paul Smith a chance to come in, and he likes taking these chances. A little bit lucky, but in it went. Either Paul Hand just dwelling on the puck, thinking he's got plenty of time. Paul Smith comes in and takes it, lifts the puck over Murray Hansen, and in the net it goes.
Well, a lot of people wrote off the Durham Wasps, but they score again! Well, this is becoming a rout. Number 1, Ian Cooper puts it in the back of the net to make it 10.
Well, this is what's been happening all the game. Losing pucks, loose pucks, and there's Ian Cooper. Slips the puck low to Murray Hansen's short side.
Well, there we are, Durham going crazy. We now have live pictures. We're just into the third period, so let's rejoin Paul Ferguson.
Well, here we go, the face-off in the corner. There's the score, Durham Wasps 10, the Murrayfield Racers 4, and it really is all Durham. They're putting on their youngsters. They're having a great afternoon out there, passing the puck around, forechecking, back-checking, and the Murrayfield Racers really don't know what hit them. As I said early on, the Murrayfield Racers have the experience, but the Durham Wasps have the youth, the legs, and it really is showing this afternoon. The official not happy with number 7, Mike Kelly, in the face-off. Smitty wins the draw, but that goes out over the blue line. Mike O'Connor, who's played such a strong game in defense, goes back for it. That one's going to go all the way down the ice. Kellen touches it, and we'll have an icing call.
Yes, Murrayfield are pretty demoralised now. Durham have played superb this afternoon. Started off as the underdogs in this game with one import short, but their second line especially has responded to the challenge magnificently, and they've played really well. Good passing ice hockey and checking up and down the rink.
Well, before the game, everybody said, how much will Murrayfield win by? I hope they didn't lose too much money, because this is a complete turn of events here. Smitty, some good back checking in the corner, loses it out. O'Connor picks up the loose puck, dumps it out up the wing. Now, Mark Reed leaves it. Paul Smith takes the shot, and he fans on that one. Bennett now to Smitty. Tony Hand picks up the loose puck, and now here comes Tony Hand. What can he do? Tony Hand stick handling nicely, and again he's stopped at the defense by the junior defenseman, number 3, Robert Wilkinson. Bennett back for it. He's got Smith and he's got Reed. Bennett is allowed to waltz in, and oh my lord, nobody picked him up at all. A good save by Hansen. I think somebody thought the whistle blew there, but it didn't, and he had a free shot on goal. Now the whistle blows, and that's for offside. But Hansen said, where's all my defensemen?
Yes, I'm afraid that's just about sums it up for the whole of the afternoon. Murrayfield have defended really badly, and Durham have taken advantage of every chance they've got in this game, and they have had many chances.
Tony Hand wins the draw to Kellen. Now Kellen. Well, I can't remember Kellen going off the ice. Kellen, stick handling nicely. Tony Hand takes a shot, and that misses the net. Oh, they've missed on so many chances in the second and third period. Now, Paul Hand takes a shot, and Salem boots that one out. Kellen back for it, playing end-to-end ice hockey. As Murrayfield start to pile on the pressure, they need to pull something out of their bag of tricks here. Neal losing it out along the boards, and here comes Durham. Johnson. It's a one-on-one situation. Watch Johnson. Now he leaves it for his brother. Johnson not afraid to take on Kellen, not afraid to take on Hand as they rough it up in the corner, and the whistle blows for a face-off.
This second line have really been a thorn in the flesh of Murrayfield this afternoon. Really turning everything into goal chances, and they've scored some nice goals. They've really had a magnificent afternoon, the Johnson brothers and Ian Cooper.
Well, it was a good move on the part of Coach Wayne Evers to put the kid line back together. And look at these youngsters. They're drinking milk between periods. They're playing so well, as the first line is too, with Reed, Smitty, and Ivor Bennett, who's getting a chance out there, and that's nice to see. Ivor Bennett, such a hard-working player for the Durham Wasps, number 16. Now it's a chance of the Racers. Kelly taken out of the play nicely. Bennett all the way back in his own zone. Bennett headmanning the puck to no one as Paul Pentland picks it up and goes behind his own net. Kellen. Jock Hay back to Kellen. Forechecking is Paul Smith. Kellen taken out nicely. He ran into a wall of white shirts, and that's been the story of the afternoon. Mark Reed takes a shot. Oh, and that went over the top of the net. O'Connor tries to poke it in on the short side, and it comes out now to number 7, Mike Kelly. Kelly, he's got Hastings. Kelly with Jock Hay. Hastings calling for it. Hastings now takes the shot as it's loose out front. Still, it's Kelly. Jock Hay takes a wrist shot, and that's batted down. Ivor Bennett. Bennett dumps that, and that goes into the crowd off his skates, and we'll have a face-off.
Yes, Durham are making it very difficult for Murrayfield here. Everyone is back-checking, backing each other up, and working hard for every single puck, and it's paid off for them this afternoon. Yes, over 1,000 supporters have come up from Durham, and they're getting their money's worth and some.
So with just over 6 minutes remaining here in the third and final period, the score is 10-4, and the Durham Wasps are in control. Paul Hand pushing it forward, losing out now. Johnson to his brother, back to number 12, Anthony Johnson. He's got Stephen Johnson in the corner. Still, now Murrayfield. Snell hammered into the boards by number 5, Cooper. He comes up to the puck, and Cooper makes a beautiful interception. It gets back into the play. Johnson to Johnson. Number 10, got 12 out front, calling for it. That's his baby brother. Number 13, Harvey, who scored a goal from that position in the second period, took the shot, and that's batted down. And these guys just do not quit. They're forechecking, back-checking, and really they do put on a fine performance. O'Neill takes his man down. A shot just into the neutral zone. Paul Hand checked again. Tony Hand now. Tony Hand trying to do it alone. He's got Jock Hay, but the puck doesn't reach him. Number 8, Scott Neal loses out. Cooper turning nicely. Cooper from a sharp angle tries to poke it in front. Still it's Cooper, and he's so tired he bumps into the boards. Tony Hand reaching for it, and the players really do need to change on the fly, and now they're doing that, changing on the move. Tony Hand can't get the shot away as O'Connor takes him out nicely. Paul Smith forechecking. No one really in control now as they tighten up the neutral zone. Jockey can't reach it as he goes in the corner with Wilkinson. Hastings loses out. Jockey comes up with it now behind the net, gets it out front. Oh, and that's a good goal. That was a good effort by Jockey as he got it out front. And the score is now 10-5.
Yes, and Jockey did very well here. Kept battling on, fighting his way through. Loose puck comes round the back of the net. And Jock gets it back on the short side to Callum Hastings, who put it in the net very nicely. Oh, deserved
well,
goal.
There's the score now. Durham Wasps 10, the Murrayfield Racers 5. Can they come back with just over 4 minutes remaining in this third and final period? Oh, a nice interception by Paul Smith as the Wasps go on the attack once again. Out front, no one there to pick it up, and Hastings, the goal scorer, picks up the loose puck. Jockey, the 32-year-old with the walrus-styled mustache, working hard out there, very physical in the first 2 periods, coming back to set up that goal. Hay falls this time as O'Connor is happy just to dump it down the ice. This will be an icing call as Paul Hand goes for it with 3:33 remaining in the third period.
I think you'll find that Durham here now are just playing out time. They're making sure they don't get caught the ice. And they're passing, they're keeping defending very well. They're not going to give anything away now between now and the end of this game.
Well, that goal by Murrayfield was their first since the 15-minute mark in the first period. Kirkcaldy, the captain. Callum Hastings dumping it in for number 7, Mike Kelly. Kelly behind the net, how's it out? Can't get the shot away. Back to Paul Hand, the slap shot, and that's deflected wide by Reed. Everyone is back there for Durham. Reed now, off the board, stopped by Hand, and there's no one to pick it up as Bennett. Now, Bennett has got O'Connor. O'Connor loves to rush, he's got Reed in front. The shot, the rebound. Oh, and that hit the side of the net. Bennett. Smitty can't get the shot away, and Kellen comes up with the puck. 2:49 to go. Kelly lets that go by him, and all the way back for it is Wilkinson. The Murrayfield Racers changing on the fly here. They really have a lot of work to do, and I really don't think they can do it. Paul Hand dumps it to center. Mike O'Connor happy just to shoot it in and kill off the final 2:24 of this third period. 10-5 the score. Here come the Racers now. Chris Kellen, he's going to try it alone over the blue line, takes it in the corner. Cooper's going after him. Kellen still with the puck, he gets it out front, but it bounces over the stick of number 10, Mike Snell, and they have to go all the way back for it. Now it's Snell. Snell, a bad pass for Tony Hand. Tony Hand with 2 minutes remaining in the third period. Still it's Tony Hand who's being shadowed by Cooper, and this is a brilliant display of forechecking here. Tony Hand now comes back, shows what he can do. Some good defensive work by Cooper. And now here come the Durham Wasps. The Durham Wasps, Cooper, Johnson, and Johnson is brought down, and there's going to be a penalty in the dying minutes. It's a delayed penalty. As Cooper goes back for it, the Durham Wasps have taken their goalie out in favor of an extra attacker, because as soon as Murrayfield touch the puck, the whistle will blow. They've got an empty net, but there's no fear of the puck going in there. Cooper now. Cooper to his brother. He's got a breakaway going in on net. Cooper scores! Oh, a brilliant power play goal there with the goaltender out. Makes it 11-5.
Well, that says it all, because that's a line that's dominated this game, and that just finishes off a lovely performance here. Look at Ian Cooper. Beautiful take here, right through the goalkeeper's legs, I think. Yes, beautiful take. And they deserve every success to get, these boys. because they're the winners all day today. They've worked themselves to standstill and done everything right from the beginning of this game.
1 minute, 11 seconds remaining. Murrayfield, with their heads down, cannot come back from an 11-5 deficit there. They got 6 goals to make up. No way can they get back into this game. The Durham Wasps really have played well. Both lines, everybody who's been out on the ice, including the goaltender, Chris Salem, who started a bit weak after that 5-second goal by Tony Hand. And here comes Paul Smith. Paul Smith going in from a sharp angle, and that hits Kirkcaldy's skate, and we have a fight in the far corner between number 5, Cooper, and number 7, the Canadian Mike Kelly. Kelly is smiling. I don't know what he's smiling about. He's losing 11-5. Under a minute to go in this game, and really everything has happened during this game. This has been an exciting finish. Nico Tuman, the Dutch referee, has indicated that we're going to have penalties.
Go!
Stephen Cooper is in the penalty box for 2 minutes, so he'll be out of the game. The Murrayfield Racers are out there with a man short. And they have a man in the penalty box too, with number 7, Mike Kelly. So both teams a man short. And we've got 49 seconds remaining in this period. Oh, a good shot by Reed, right off that pass. No hesitation at all, but Maury Hansen batted it down. Kirkcaldy goes in front of his own net. 35 seconds remaining. Kirkcaldy, oh, a bad pass. O'Connor picks it up, and he says, I'm just going to kill this one off. We've won this game. Watch me stick handle. Watch me kill off the final 25 seconds. And the fans from Durham who've come up by the coach load are loving this. Well, that's a bad pass. Hastings is going to get a chance there. It goes out to Jockey. The shot is deflected. 12 seconds remaining. Durham don't really care. They're going to win this one. Smitty behind his own net. He's wagging the puck. 3, 2, 1. There goes the final whistle. The fans are on their feet. The final score, the Durham Wasps 11, the Murrayfield Racers 5, and it really was all Durham.
Well, Durham thoroughly deserved their victory here. Marvellous performance, great team effort. Everybody played themselves. Everybody played themselves to a standstill, and everyone was a hero there.
Well, look at the contrast here. The heads down for the Murrayfield Racers. They know that after the first period, they weren't in the game. But look at the smiles, the congratulations here from the Durham Wasps. And look at those supporters. 17 coach loads from Durham came up, over 1,000 people, and they really got their money's worth. Well, in the end, the final score, the Durham Wasps pick up the trophy in the Norwich Union Cup by scoring 11 goals.